Team USA in hoops beat Canada 86-72. I don't take anything from this. Anthony Edwards looked good. I don't take anything from it. This is where you're trying to figure out your roster. Now, you might send in 5 guys, like it's a full team substitution. But I'm sort of watching to see, and this is the tricky part when you have these kind of teams. You're trying to get a team, not a team of all-stars. And that is the big storyline with the Olympic team, is Jaylen Brown is not on the Olympic team. This after Kawhi Leonard said, you know what, let me sit this out. So Derrick White of the Celtics gets the call. And Grant Hill was running the show with the Olympic team, and he talked about why he brought in Derrick White on the Olympic team.
One of the many things that I really love about Derrick, and particularly with this team, is I don't feel like his role changes much with our team from what he does with the Celtics. He plays alongside 2 incredibly great young players in Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And, this setting is hard. You're the center of your universe, and now you have to establish a role, and it might be different than what you have to do with your team. And to so have someone who can come in and play off of guys, be complimentary to some others, but then also stand out.
Okay, he's assembling a team. Not all-stars, but a team. But if you said, hey, Jason Tatum is going to be on the team, okay. Drew Holiday, okay. Good two-way player, playing for the Celtics. But if you said Derrick White's going to get the call instead of Jaylen Brown, now all of a sudden you got my attention. And certainly got Jaylen Brown's attention because he sent out cryptic messages, emojis yesterday. Like, is this about Nike? Because Jaylen Brown has been critical about Nike. And Nike, of course, is the big sponsor, the apparel for the Olympic team. Well, Grant Hill is saying, look, you got to have players who fit roles on there. It's not just work. Now, they're going to win the gold medal. I think everybody can agree they're the prohibitive favorite to win the gold medal. Does it matter? Well, you're still getting a team out there. And if you said to me, who can I add, who can add, to what we need, but also not subtract to what we have, I understand Derrick White. Derrick White is very versatile, really good defender. He can shoot the 3, doesn't lack confidence, plays hard. And if you put him on the bench and he doesn't play, you're probably not going to hear anything. Jaylen Brown, I'm the Eastern Conference MVP. I could have won the Finals MVP. Why am I not playing? Or did he win the Finals MVP?
He did.
Oh, okay. Why did I think Jason Tatum did?
Out of habit.
Yeah.
He won the Eastern Conference Finals MVP.
Checking.
Yeah. I thought Jason Tatum won it, but I would have given it to Jaylen Brown.
So Tatum won the Larry Bird Trophy?
I think.
Looking it up.
I know that Jaylen Brown won Eastern Conference Finals MVP, right? But then I thought Jason Tatum won
NBA Finals MVP, Jaylen Brown.
Oh.
Boston Celtics.
Congratulations.
So he won both.
And then they cut right to Jason Tatum, who was like, I don't know, kind of awkward, but then like, no, it's good. It's good. I'm happy that he did.
So here he is, well decorated then. And I think you're probably looking at this team going, if Jaylen Brown doesn't play, how's he going to react to this? If Derrick White doesn't play, we know how he's going to react. He'll be fine. He's on the Olympic team, great experience. Jaylen Brown's probably saying, I'm up there in the conversation of best player in the world. I should be playing. I'm a star. And I think that probably factored in. Do I think Nike, the sponsorship aspect? Probably not. But, I mean, nothing is out of the realm of possibility here with what he thinks. I don't know if there's more to the story. Feels like there's a little bit more to the story. I just don't know what direction to go in on this. But we did call for Grant Hill. We did call for Jaylen Brown. Yes, Marvin.
The only reason why I'm kind of going against you guys is because they've had guys like Tayshaun Prince, Keldon Johnson. You don't know who Keldon Johnson is, but he was on the Olympic team in 2021. So there's guys where it's like, you're good enough to be on this team, but you won't moan and cry if you don't play. Michael Redd, Tayshaun Prince, I said Tayshaun. But those guys, like your Andre Iguodala, you're happy to be on those teams. They're good guys if they can get into the game, but if not, they'll be all right. Because if you're Jaylen Brown, why am I not playing?
Yeah. I mean, it's tricky because Jaylen Brown's going to go, look at the year I just had. And am I better than Anthony Davis? Well, in his mind, he thinks he is. Am I more reliable? He probably thinks he is. I get it. I get his side of this, but I also have to understand how you're going to build the architect of building a team here. And that's the tricky part of this. Jaylen Brown, to me, would probably be a little bit more disappointed or upset. I don't want to say angry if he's not playing. Like, you're on the roster, you're on the bench, and I should be playing. Okay. But then when you're not, because there's a lot of star power here. I mean, you got LeBron, you got KD, you got Steph Curry. I mean, these are big ticket items. Anthony Edwards says he's the number one option here. So you got egos here. Sometimes you got to get the guys who are the foot soldiers. And it feels like every team has those or needs to have those. Because sometimes when you see an all-star team or a team full of stars lose, it's because they haven't been playing together. And that's the tricky part of this. Do I think they're a lot better than Canada? Yes. And Serbia? Yes. In Germany? Yes. In Greece? Yes. Spain? Yes. But all it takes is one night when a team clicks and your team does not. But, yeah, that was the big story with Team USA, was not the friendly against Canada. And Canada tried really hard. Canada was playing like it was the gold medal, which doesn't bode well for Canada because Team USA was like, all right, going to put in 5 new guys. All right, come on out. 5 new guys going in. All right, come on out. And then they didn't play well in the first 10 minutes, and then they pulled away to win by, I think, 14 points. But, just some of the headlines here so far, and Team USA, a headline that has nothing to do with their actual play in the, leading up to the Olympics.